Hi everybody, Religious Fanboy here again, and today I felt like talking about, I wanted to talk about the DC animated film, um, All-Star Superman, which is the animated film adaptation of Grant Morrison's graphic novel, All-Star Superman. This is, as far as solo Superman stories go, this is my favorite. And it kind of like shows the true colors of Superman and like all that he is. Like even though he gotten like fights with people, like he still help some of those people in situations. Like with the like the two Kryptonians, how like even though they fought initially when they came to Metropolis, like he was able to save their lives by sending them to the Phantom Zone. Um and like there's some stuff in the comic like where Superman like goes out of like he saved someone from committing suicide by jumping off of a building just by talking to them and like loving them and showing them that like they are important and stuff. I really enjoyed that. I I really enjoy how even though Superman's dying in the comic and the movie, you still see him being willing to sacrifice everything to save everyone, and that's really cool. Um, I am like main part that stuck out to me was um after Lex Luthor and like when Lex Luthor and Superman fought and like Superman did the thing that like got rid of Luthor's Kryptonian powers, and I I like how I really like the conversation that in between Superman and Luthor after like following their fight and Luthor's powers wearing off. Like Lex Luthor said, like I could have saved the world, and like now we're all doomed because my powers are gone and stuff. Like we could have stopped it together and everything. And I like how Superman replies, like he tells him if you truly wanted to help people and save people, you would have already done it. And I was like, wow, that is really strong and powerful, and I liked it. And now I'm gonna read to you some. I'm gonna read to you the first 12 verses in chapter 5 of. Actually, I'm gonna read up to. I'm gonna read up to verse 16. So turn pause it, grab your Bibles, turn to Matthew chapter 5. And seeing the multitudes, we went up on a mountain, and when he seated, his disciples came to him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Blessed, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there's the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. And you are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? It is then good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Part of the reason why I like Superman as a person, like as a character, is like he's not perfect, but I feel like he's supposed to be a symbol of like in morality and actions and how he treats others. I feel like he's supposed to be like this example of like the best possible humans can be like besides being God, like with the exception of Jesus. And with that, um, and now I wanted to um I'm gonna read Matthew chapter 6, verses 6 through 10, and yeah. Let him who is taught the world share it in all good things. With him who teaches, do not be deceived. God is not mocked, for whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. For he who sows to the flesh will also of the flesh reap corruption, but he who sows the Spirit will of the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life. And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap, if we do not lose heart. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially to are those who are of the household of faith. With that being said, may God be with you, and see you next time. Bye.